Alright, guys, let me join us back in on the call here. Let me unmute everybody.
Eschaton? Eschaton? Okay, I give up. Gonna ignore that comment. Thank you all for coming. This is a Q&A with three of the admins from both SG, Safe Gamers, and the Dames of Destiny. Recently, I put out a questionnaire asking about people who are going to use or not use the cross save feature Bungie is going to be releasing with the fall expansion Shadowkeep. There were a couple really good questions that people asked, and a lot of really good feedback on ideas that they had as part of the third question in there. So we figured we wanted to take some time and address a few of the questions that were given to us, and any that you may not have had at the time but have thought of since. Because yes, we'll take questions in the stream chat as well about how to handle this coming up. There have been no decisions made yet. We are still going to talk about it. There is plenty of time. If anything does change, none of it is going to happen until like the last week or two leading into Shadowkeep.
Because
we are not going to. Yeah, okay, yeah. There's a lot of procrastination involved. But the other part of it is we don't want to take people away from being able to play with the friends on the consoles and in the clans that they're already in. So we wanted to give people time to move if that is something that happens, but not completely disrupt the clan environments and the clan reward system that's already in place that people actively work on. And with that, Meaty, first question.
Okay. Ooh, I get to ask the questions. Okay.
You get to ask the question.
So, first question was, can clans organized by time zones work?
Hydra, do you want to give your thoughts
Yeah.
on that?
So, can clans organized by time zones work? So, we can do that if you guys are going to be playing with people that are mostly in your region that will benefit you. We can also split it up in a way that maybe you're a West Coaster that works early hours, but you play with people in the UK hours, or you play with somebody on Eastern time. So, even if you're not living in that zone, we could also split it up by a time set of we'll just put everything based on Eastern maybe and be like during these hours you are most active, I want to be in clan A, clan B, or however we order them and number them. So I think that's a viable idea. If you guys like that, that's one way for you guys to do that as well.
My thoughts are yes, it'll work really well, especially lately we've been getting more and more people from Central Europe and the UK. But until there's more people, especially in those kind of time zones, I at the moment I wouldn't want to do it. But when we have more of them and there's a more established base for people outside of the US, then 100% yes, I would love to have a Safe Gamers Europe or a Safe Gamers APAC, so that the people who play in those times can better be able to find other people and play with them rather than being stuck in a clan where most everyone is either Eastern US or Central US. And if they're in Pacific, you're playing at like I don't know, 3 o'clock in the morning or something.
Yeah, I
I'd have
am.
to check. I'd,
I'm 2 hours behind you.
yes. Um, but it's like, okay.
3 hours behind me.
Um, our alliance member, Omnic Lab, one of their hosts, not Rob, lives in one of the prefectures of Tokyo, Japan. When I see him on during the week, it's like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning for me. I'm sorry, but if I'm still awake, there's no way I'm going to be running with Rob. As much as I love being able to play any kind of game with Rob, not that late. I'm already
They're also
committing.
super useful for like ping, because playing with Rob, like either he's gonna have high ping or we're gonna have high ping.
Yep,
So
exactly. So, it's a feature I would love to do. It would work fantastically. We need the people there. That's the biggest roadblock to being able to enable it, in my opinion, is we need people. Queenie,
I was gonna say, are we good? Yeah?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Um, second question. Is it necessary to start new clans, or is it possible to utilize existing ones and rename them?
I'm gonna start this one. This question in particular is actually what led to this stream idea. I saw this and its idea just popped. It's not necessary. However, all of the work that would go into, especially on SG side, I'm not 100% about Dames because I'm not sure on the Dames plan situation on membership, but on SG and PlayStation in particular, the work that we would have to do to repurpose PlayStation 4 1 and PlayStation 4 2 would take a month of planning leading into it. They last I looked a couple days ago, PS4 1 is sitting at 97 members and PS4 2 is sitting at 95. Bungie has a max limit of 100. There's not a lot of room for us to be able to bring people in and get people pushed out to another clan if they wanted to move there. I'm I'm 95% sure that over half of them are probably inactive at the moment. Some may come back with Shadowkeep. Some may not. We don't know. There's no way for us to know on the ones that are at capacity. So we don't want to remove people from a clan unless we absolutely have to, and that is strictly because of disciplinary problems. We really do not at all want to remove someone for any other reason.
I don't want to upset people in my DMs.
For the game side of things, that's going to be difficult. We're more PlayStation heavy than we are Xbox or PC, PC being the smallest. We've also just done another major move to merge into one Discord with Safe Gamers. So that's also created where people might have not seen the notifications, even though we've given them a few months to prep for that. So we have smaller chats. And then even before we moved to Discord, a lot of people are in those clans, and we don't want to kick them. But they haven't either been active with us or they just have it for the clan tag, and we don't want to remove that from them. So we want to make sure that those people are covered as well, that they can keep their tag. But for moving them, we might have to create some newer clans, figure out how to move people into one. It definitely will be easier with the cross-platform thing coming. We can put more people into another group. And then the names are also welcome if you don't want to play, or if you're okay with not rocking a Dames tag. We are sibling clans. You can also easily get into a Safe Gamer clan as well if you find that you're playing with more members of SG in general. But if you're wanting to stick with females only, you have that option as well. So honestly, that's going to be a question I'll have to sit down with Ryan and Eve and really look at, because they're the ones that manage all of our new members coming in and all the approvals.
Do
Okay.
you have any thoughts on repurposing?
Um, as we've said, biggest priority is to not kick anybody. Because once again, I don't want anybody upset. That is like my least favorite thing.
Same.
And I also think it's just like against the whole purpose of Safe Gamers to be, safe and welcoming to kick people. So, yeah. If it were feasible to repurpose, I would be hands down all for it. but I don't think it is personally. That's just me. Um, so I'm really sad about losing clan progress though, because
Yeah.
I really love those staffs,
Mm,
the T
I
poles.
think at the beginning it was just banner staff, but now that we've gotten multiple, it would be
Yeah, 'cause
staves plural.
yeah.
I think.
Before I left my last clan, I
Yeah,
had
it would
the
be
Warmind
staves.
one and the year one, or the season one. So it is staves. Is that
Yeah.
staff plural? Anywho, second question or third question.
And
Okay,
maybe
oh, go ahead.
And maybe it's something that, with a few bigger clans that are out there, Safe Gamers, Dangerous of Destiny, Dads of Destiny, and other groups I know I'm missing, maybe this is something that we need to start writing proposals to Bungie on. Because, like Warframe has a clan system, but doesn't impact the little clans aren't getting outmarched by the big clans. They do it all by percentages. And that's something that, maybe we can look in the future as individuals and ourselves as to writing to them on why this is kind of making it hard for people because we have to keep sorting people. With names, every new season, we've had to do a big open season swap house with everybody.
I remember doing that. That was not fun. Okay. Any last thoughts on repurposing?
None
Okay.
offhand.
So, debunk. Since Destiny rewards clan engrams based on Bungie's platform-specific clans, we should match the same pattern. What?
It
Oh,
was copy
I
and
think it's
paste.
yeah, okay. I think
Ki-
what they're asking here is should we match platform specifics because that's how clan engrams work? So, can I have this one?
By
Yeah.
all means.
Okay, so fun fact, I used to be in a clan that went through all three platforms. And so whenever my friend and his buddy would run Crucible on PC, I would still get the Crucible engram. Or if I went and ran a Nightfall and had another member of the clan with me, they would get the Nightfall engram on PC. So I personally am not too concerned about that because, for example, if I wanted to go run with Loki, hey, I could hop on PC, we could go run a Nightfall, and everybody on Xbox and PS4 could also get the Nightfall engram. So,
Yep.
yeah, everybody can have their engrams.
Yeah, that's been a functionality Bungie has baked in since the beginning of D2. It what most people weren't aware that it actually worked like that.
We had to
Um,
science it.
yeah, we did.
We did with the
It took like
mentors and it was fine.
yep, it took us a month of doing clan stuff for SG mentors, and that was actually how we found out through some of the Xbox people that they were getting clan rewards while me and Blue Sonia and I Ate the Pies would
And myself.
constantly be running, and Hydro, we'd be running Nightfalls at reset every week without fail. And here's Guapo and the other Xbox folks getting the clan rewards. Like, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll take it.
I always wondered where these random Crucible engrams came from, and then I asked, and I was like, "Are you guys running Crucible on PC?" And they're like, "Yeah, all the time." And I'm like, "Okay, I understand now." That one was easy.
And
Any other last thoughts on engrams? I mean, that one was.
No.
to address the comment in the Twitch chat, yes, X, her name is I Ate the Pies. We all love the name. She
Okay,
is still an
so
amazing person.
fun fact: the last three questions were all clan rewards.
Oh.
And I'm pretty sure we just kind of summed it up,
Okay.
tied it up with a bow. So
Um,
yeah, how will clan rewards work? We just talked about that. Will people from different platforms be allowed in a clan together and all play no matter what platform works for rewards? That one's kind of
it's
worded differently.
it's worded. I'm wondering if what they're getting at is if okay, say you do cross save, and you do like you, Meaty, you're going to be doing Xbox and C, assuming we can get your PC client to actually work.
As long as I'm on campus, I'm fine.
um, if you play on PC and you and I go run Crucible and Nightfall, whatever, we get the rewards there. Would you then be able to pick up those same rewards on Xbox if you didn't pick them up while you were still logged in on PC?
I'm pretty sure that's how they said it was gonna work because, like, when you pick your characters, all that stuff goes with you, no matter what you own on. Like, say I don't buy Shadowkeep on PC and I have it on Xbox. They said even if I get the raid exotic from the Shadowkeep raid, I can use it on PC even if I don't own Shadowkeep. So, your
It's just
stuff goes
while
with you.
yeah, it's just while you're on PC, you wouldn't be able to access the Shadowkeep content.
Yeah, I can't do the
Raid,
content,
the
but I can go
story,
to the moon. I
etc.
can use my guns. I can wear my armor. So
Now,
it's
question
all
on
one
that.
account. It's just what you can actually play.
So they are merging. I haven't had a chance to actually sit down and fully look at everything yet. That would fix the issue, like for me, who has all 3 platforms, and in Mentors, I'm taking 2 spots of the 100. That's gonna fix that, correct?
It should.
In theory, the way Bungie made it sound during their E3 Coliseum interview is you are going to pick one account, whether that is Xbox, PS4, or PC. Or for those of you who are weird, I'm sorry if you are weird, but the Stadia players,
What?
okay.
If you want to take your kindergartens from Stadia, you have that option.
Yes, you do. It's a thing. But you'll pick one particular platform account, and it will be tied to a central account, presumably the Bungie.net account. And from there, those will be the characters that you play on every platform. Example for me, I will be taking my PC characters. I really wish I could save my vanilla D1 Titan that is on PS4.
Same with my
Can't do
Xbox
it.
characters, but
I'm not going through.
I'm
Can't
higher
wait.
on PC.
But I'm not going to re-level my PS4 characters because I didn't buy Forsaken on PlayStation. They're stuck where they are. Sorry.
Same.
Yeah. So, like, I'm gonna take my Xbox characters everywhere. I'm just gonna go in, say, hey, I'm taking my Xbox stuff with me, because it's where all my stuff is anyway. And then I could access it on Stadia, or PlayStation, or PC. I was like, what platform did I forget? I
PlayStation?
said PlayStation first.
Did you? Sorry, I'm reading chat.
So,
But yeah, there's four platforms: Stadia, PlayStation.
wait. Stadia, PlayStation, PC, and okay, I can't count. I'm an English major.
Not a math major apparently. Um, and X. Yeah, there's no crossplay period.
Nope.
But cross save, yes. The images that are floating around that you saw were from the Stadia conference that Google held were a 3-month-old build, Bungie said.
That's why Sony
So
wasn't on it.
And that's why Sony wasn't on it, because Sony only agreed to cross save the day before Stadia and Shadowkeep's reveal.
Thanks, Sony.
I'm
So
hoping eventually we get crossplay.
I'm thinking if they do it, it'll be at least a year out, because I saw a tweet from a dev like a couple days ago. There's no technical limitations. Currently, it's just they want to take one step before they start running. So
Yeah.
I'll go see if I can find that tweet.
Now that Fortnite and other games are showing crossplay is a thing, crossplay
Just
works
Dance has
really
crossplay.
well. No, and she's been on other way, this way. This woman has been on a Just Dance kick for like
I really have.
the last several weeks.
Yes.
There's no limitations. yes, there's going to be some weird bugs that might have to get fixed in the future. Things like 1K. The damage output that it does is based off of your frame counter, so it does weirdness. The damage is displayed on PC at 120 to 144 are nowhere near what the damage is displayed by a PlayStation or Xbox running at 30.
And I think that's just something they're just gonna have to rewrite because, like with Fortnite, I have the Xbox One S. It can more than handle it, and Fortnite is even brought up to the 60 FPS, and it has 4K combined to work with the X specifically. Our consoles can handle that, especially if you have the Pro PlayStation or the Xbox One X, and even if you don't on the others, they handle fine.
Yeah, as beautiful of a game as Destiny is, Destiny is not super graphically intensive on
Tell that to my
the
Xbox.
current gen consoles.
You haven't done a heroic glimmer drill on an Xbox, and it shows. It
No, I
hurts.
haven't.
It causes immense amounts of pain. I found that tweet, by the way. It's from Mark Noseworthy. It says, "We've already mentioned that we'd love to bring crossplay to Destiny 2. There's no policy or technical barrier preventing us from including Stadia. We'd be looking to include every platform. This year, though, we're focused on delivering cross-save to all platforms." So, yeah, I'm assuming it's in our future, but not right this second. Like I said, walking before running.
If I had to venture a guess, I'm thinking a year out, and it honestly, I'm sorry to say it, it may not involve Xbox One and PlayStation 4.
It might be Scarlet and whatever PS5 is. Might be next gen.
Probably going to be called PS5 if we're being honest.
PlayStation's easy to predict.
Yes, they are. But yeah, it might involve the next gen consoles, with Stadia and PC as opposed to the previous gen. It's at that point.
I mean,
it's not
they'll give us time.
It's a hardware limit.
A lot of it is, yeah.
They'll give us time, though. It's not going to be just break, connect, switch everything over. Like they did with 360 and D1. They kept that around forever. Till, like, what was it? Rise of Iron?
Rise of Iron was on 360. Yeah.
Yeah. And that honestly was a hardware limit.
Yeah.
The old consoles just could not keep up anymore.
And that raid was rather graphically intensive comparatively.
It really was. Yes. It was a great raid. I love that.
The Siva was graphically intensive at the same time.
Like right now, even if I were to take screenshots of my MSI Afterburner, but when I have Outbreak Perfected equipped and not equipped, my GPU usage is like 15% difference.
I still need to get that on PC.
Doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a significant chunk of change when the bottleneck is the CPU, not the GPU. If my graphics card were my bottleneck, that would be a massive problem. And I think that's where we're running into the problem. Is there's a lot of times where the built-in graphics on the SoCs that the consoles use cannot keep up anymore. They're fast approaching their limit.
Weird question. Does the glimmer drill thing actually not happen on the One X?
It doesn't.
Okay. I didn't need... I should have asked.
The X1 is a powerhouse. I love it. Any loading issues I had in ESU, because you've played that media, you know how spammy people get? I would get kicked all the time. I load in, and I'm doing the spams just as crazy trying to get Gen 1 Xbox Ones out. I'm not gonna lie. And even, like, when I was playing Destiny on Xbox with some of our dames from back in the day that I used to play with. One person had the Xbox One Pro, one person had the Xbox One Elite, the rest of us had Slims, and one had Gen 1. And the Pro and the Xbox One X were insta-loaded into, like, the tower. And then the One S's were the next in. And then Gen 1 were like, did you make it yet? Are you safe? Did you get lost? Did you take a wrong turn?
Two classic Xbox Ones can confirm. I have my OG one, and it takes me 10 years to get anywhere.
That was even on PlayStation, that's actually a thing on loading times. I have a Gen 1 PS4, and there were people who made the transition either after me at Rise of Iron, or they transitioned at Destiny 2.
Like me.
Because they bought later models, they were loading in faster than me, and it started to get a little irritating after a little bit. Because on paper, we're supposed to have the same system on chip, or SoC. Other people, I don't think so. Sorry, I don't think it's the same one.
Okay, so
Oinky.
Yeah.
Oh. Oinky, I think for you, I think that is Gen 1.
Yeah, because I have a Call of Duty Advanced Warfare one, and it's Gen 1. Anywho, so, has the decision been made about clan names and structure? I may have missed the announcement. I would like to make a decision on names, just because that's my kind of department.
I'm afraid.
There has not been a decision made about clan names yet. Structure. We wanted to talk to you guys first. We have all the feedback on the form. We are Meaty and myself have been going through it, looking at it over the last. How long's it been up, Queen?
It's been
14 days, something.
10 days. 10 days.
Days.
Today was 10 days because we chose that on purpose.
Okay. So we've been going through it, looking at the feedback. Internally, name-wise, though, we've been throwing some ideas back and forth.
We talked numbers, colors. I think Norse beings were brought up, which is my personal vote.
Not gonna lie, the moment that was it?
I think it was Gwyra. It feels very Gwyra.
I think it was Gwyra who brought up Norse. No, I brought up the Norse. Gwyra brought up Celtic.
Oh yeah, okay. I'd like to. We could do like mythology in general and have like a community vote. That would be cool. Just saying.
Or we can go with Team Mystic, Valor, and Instinct as I hold my Charmander.
Because that's only 3.
Well, to start, we can pick different genres, you know? We can do some Star Wars, some Doctor Who.
Telling me I can be an SG Ravenclaw?
Yes. Oh my god, that's what we're doing.
Save it after safety equipment.
Safety equipment.
I dig it. SG forklift.
That's an inside joke with us.
Not safe, but it's an inside joke.
It is.
Okay.
Safe goggles. Gamer hard hats.
Goggles.
Goggles.
I like the sound of it. Safe gamer goggles.
Safe gamer goggles.
I like it.
SGG.
Little Loki's.
We need a Dumbledore's army.
I think that's too long.
Alright, fine.
It is. There is a character limit.
Safe gamer DA.
And
we can have a TARDIS.
That we'll have to take into consideration is character limits, because in the case of dames, all of their colored clans are limited to 4 letters.
4 letters?
4. That's what I thought.
I-R-I-S. Okay, it is 4. It's been a minute.
But they're limited to 4 letters for the color, because the Dames of Destiny takes up so much of the character space. Safe Gamers is a little less so, but it's still Safe Gamers is still a long name.
Yeah, I think we said we had
over half of the character limit.
We had either 8 characters or like somewhere in that zone. I think it was 8, might have been 10.
Something like that. There's enough room for the full name of Dauntless.
Yeah.
Dauntles. That's 9.
So okay. It's
So
9.
it's probably somewhere around 10. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 9 or it's gonna be 9 or 10. But some of the longer names that we could come up with, say Hephaestus. Just throwing a random name out there because I know it's long.
It is
Hephaestus
really
wouldn't
long.
work. As much as I think it would be it'd be kind of cool having a clan named Hephaestus. For
Agreed.
anyone who remembers the history of Hephaestus. Then can't do it. Sorry. But I like
Yes,
community
Safe
vote
Gamers is
idea.
one word. What? It's one.
2.
Get out of here, Loki. I can't
2.
boot you. I'm outnumbered here just because Loki likes to be a pain in the butt. This isn't fair.
I have no opinion either way if I'm being entirely
He
honest.
just likes to be a pain in my butt.
And also, too, guys, you know, while we're very Destiny focused, and this is like the issue we're talking about, we are not just limited to this game. So, like in
Make a
Monster
Warframe
Hunter,
clan.
we can make a Warframe clan. We can also do, like in Monster Hunter, Dames created squads per platform for there as well. So you always have that option. So if there's other games, if you guys are wanting to try other games with groups and communities, we've got several people that also play Overwatch. We've got people that Warframe. I played Division 2 on Xbox. I know we have others. So there's all sorts of things, guys, that we can look into. You just guys gotta let us know. We don't want to assume, you know, we're probably gonna have to have another meeting, I assume soon, and talk about all the E3 announcements, what's coming up this year, and see what's gonna be, you know, multiplayer, what we can kind of get our hands into and stuff like that. But we also want to hear from you. What are you guys gonna be super excited about? You know, what games are you looking forward to that you would be like, I want to play with my Safe Gamer friends. I want a group. Make it happen.
Bringing up the Overwatch thing reminds me. Last year, Jeff Kaplan did say there are things that they want to bring that are community features. LFG, we got it last year. Replay system, just got it yesterday. Clans or guilds, that's the third. It's coming. So that's going to be a thing for Overwatch at
I'll
some
have fun
point.
with that.
Yeah, so just let us know. Stuff like that. So we
wanna
can
hear from
accommodate.
you.
Yes.
Send me messages. I love hearing from you.
And talk to us,
Makes me
guys. You
feel
know,
wanted.
I just want to say for me, because I've noticed if I start talking in chat stops talking because, you know, ooh, big scary admin. Guys, I love playing games. If you see me on and you see me playing, I don't know, whatever, Overwatch, Fortnite, and you're like, hey, can I join you? I may say no, I may say yes, but yeah, come hang out with us. We love hanging out with you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna stop on the Anthem train right there because otherwise I'm gonna rant.
Yep.
Just gonna add that thought. Wonka S.
Yeah. Good thought.
It's
We need clans at Just Dance, I'm just saying. The mods are not scary. Okay, Josh is scary, but mod isn't scary.
yeah. No, yeah,
Josh.
module's amazing. Josh
Mod is great. Josh is terrifying. Waffles is great.
Josh does weird things. But yeah,
Josh likes to yell at me.
and I know a chunk of the people that are in here have been around for a while. They know most of us from either before admin days or some of the before some of the changes that have happened. But if we
Oh,
pop
man,
when we pop in
scary.
a chat, make sure people know. Don't be afraid. Talk to us. We're not the big bad evil scary people that everyone likes to think admins are.
I'm not
I'm sorry,
watching your
I'm a-
every move.
No.
Frankly, I'm probably worse than most of you sometimes.
You should hear some of our side conversations when we're playing together.
Actually, you shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't.
I'm a good bean. Ding.
Let's just say that there's a reason that I use the nickname Loki. I'll leave it at that.
I did say like to be a pain in the butt. Guapo is definitely the nicest admin. He also has the nicest mustache.
He also draws
He
really
also has-
cool things.
That too.
Yep.
I mean, even last year for Guardian Con, our admins that could participate had a beard growing contest to see who could get the longest by
We
time.
had another random member who got involved on that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great. And I'm pretty sure
Great.
Guayra won.
Yeah.
No, Crispy did.
Oh, it
Did
was
he? I
Crispy.
wasn't
Yeah,
there
that's
for that.
right. Yep.
I like
the
ran up, got my hugs, and ran because I'm shy.
The problem. Well, Crispy didn't go there, but we did post the pictures.
Oh,
of it.
gotcha.
Yeah, no, the
The
pictures.
problem with Guaira is in the beginning of June. I think it was just earlier this month, or if it was the end of May. But around that time frame, Guaira has a conference for his job, and it requires him to have to trim up and
I
shave
mean,
a
he
bunch
still
of
had a
beard off.
crazy long beard though.
He did.
Yeah, before he had to go to the conference.
Man's facial hair
Everything.
grows like crazy. Yeah.
He's wizard level.
I would say I'm jealous, but I'm quite okay with my bald face.
Yeah, and so if you guys ever want to hang out, hit us up. If you want a crazy challenge to throw at us, we can try it out. If you guys have friends that want to join, let them know. We're more than Destiny. We're everything. We just want to give you guys a safe place to hang out, meet other cool, safe people, and just have fun.
As we've said, I've literally played nothing but Just Dance for 5 days, so I definitely don't just play Destiny.
I've been on that Fortnite train.
Now that Season of Opulence started, I'm coming back into Destiny and playing it, but for the last, 2 months before that, I was grinding Overwatch like nobody's business.
I burned myself
So-
out before Season of Opulence, hence the Just Dance.
Heck, I've even been playing Pokemon Go a lot lately. I got back into that.
I've been meaning to get back into that, but you can't catch Pokemon right where I'm sitting, so yeah.
Rough.
That's the thing. But yes, guys, there's a bunch of really good responses. There's a lot of really good ideas. Not all of them are questions, so I didn't include them when I was compiling a doc earlier today for our initial questions.
We could talk about them. I'm just saying.
We can.
If there's any you want to bring up.
I
see
would
if-
actually have to go through and read them again because I didn't think about
That's
going through it
valid.
earlier. I would have had to be extra prepared, and I'm not an extra prepared person.
I think that's half of our team.
X quiet.
Can I time him out? Yay!
Like I said, I go by Loki for a reason.
You're playing Borderlands 2 for the first time. I thought about picking that up, because I see all the hype for 3.
Me and Guapo
Borderlands
have
3
been
coming
meaning to
out.
play that.
If you
Guapo!
have not played, everybody, whether you're in chat, Dame's chat, SG chat, Meaty, Hydro, anyone watching YouTube VOD later, I don't care who you are. Have not played Borderlands 2, not played Borderlands 1. Go play them before 3.
I've never
They
played a
are
single one.
So good. They are some of the. They are why Destiny is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
They are the original looter shooter. They're fast. They're just a blast to play because it's just shenanigans everywhere.
What do you have
can't
it on,
help but
Loki?
laugh. PC now.
I
did
have
it on,
a single
PS3.
Borderlands game on PC, but I don't know.
If they go
I
on sale,
have
I'll buy
all
them.
of them on Xbox. Just saying.
I had seen the Handsome Collection was on sale on Steam not that long ago.
I have the Handsome Collection on Xbox. Thanks, Guapo. Speaking of Guapo, when are we playing Borderlands, dude? It needs to happen. Send me a DM
Yes,
or
it is.
something. If you can prime me up from in front of the Connect, you know.
Um, and I know Mod brought it up in the chat and saying it here um, on the Google.
Oh, well, then
Forms.
that's where I'm gonna go play it. PlayStation is free. Alright, cool.
The Mod brought up about a PvP clan being called SG Mod because, well, he's our Crucible school guy, and he is good, like
He's the best.
ridiculously good. He's an excellent teacher, and someone on here even brought up about um, having clans for your favorite activity to make finding fire teams for your preferred activity easier, e.g., SG Crucible, SG Raiders, SG Gambit, etc., etc., etc.
Hmm. That's a thought.
It's
I kind of like that thought.
if you guys have any thoughts about that, please.
Mm-hmm. I think if we were to go that route, we would have to have an SG general for people like me, because I do a little of everything. I mean, I like PvP, but it's not. I'm not mod. I'm super mediocre, and I go play Gambit sometimes, and then I cry. I really don't like Gambit. And then I go do a Nightfall and stuff. But yeah, it's kind of like I'm a jack of all trades, master of none.
I hate PvP.
Ex-
I love raids, but I need people to play with.
Um,
Come
and
back to Xbox.
that's I'm the same way. I started my Destiny life. If you were to ask me this back in year 1 Destiny or the beginning of year 2 of D1, I would be in Raiders all day, every day. Doesn't matter. I'd raid. I loved Vault of Glass. Crota was easy, but some of the gear was decent. Black Hammer. King's Fall is the second best raid in Destiny 1.
Actually, it's the second worst, but you know. Actually, it might be the worst. You
I
know.
don't know. Crota's End.
I didn't like it. I really didn't like King's Fall.
But then end of year 2, I transitioned into a very PvP person. And then I kind of found a balance in year 3 where I was playing a lot of PvP, but I was raiding a lot. I was doing a lot of Nightfalls.
Hold on.
And
Can we
now it kind of.
What was foul about that? I can see it.
I cannot, unfortunately.
It's the same. I'm a D1 raid pro. Used to be a mentor assistant. D2, I've ventured more into PvP because of Gambit. Is it the word assistant?
really?
I on it.
Streamlabs.
Bad Streamlabs. Somebody's
I-
gonna have to log into that and turn that down.
Lyra.
I would be willing to bet that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, because it has that
That's
particular
like
word in it.
That's like super mod. What the hey? Sorry, Oinky, we did not time you out. Streamlabs gets a little touchy, I guess.
Yep.
We'll iron that out.
It's
Yep, it is. Smallwater just did it. Now
Yep.
everybody's getting timed out.
well, at least we know the problem.
Yep.
It's honestly not us doing it.
Nope, it's
the
just Streamlabs
bot.
being.
This is
I
why I
didn't
miss
have a word
Nightbot
for
being
it.
I'm not gonna lie, this is why I miss Nightbot being our auto mod, not Streamlabs. Details. But
I miss our Onkbots.
I'm just happy to be here.
pretty much. But yeah, it's an idea. Personally, I don't know how much though specific activity clans would get used. I know that there are some people
Mod.
like Mod or Ryan Markle who they have a particular place. That's where their favored stuff is. Mod is PvP. Ryan is a raider. You
And
have
the
also
best thing,
Luna,
sorry.
who's a PvP player.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them, that's how they are, but there's a lot of us. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to throw you under the bus, but small water, you're like, the three of us. Generally a general player. You do a little bit of everything. I
And
know.
what's cool is, while people can change, they might fit into things. One thing I guess I want to let you guys know, if there's something that's never like if it doesn't go perfect for you, you are not married to that clan. We can talk about switching into what would be better for you, people that you are playing with. So don't feel like you have to, like, once we make these decisions, you're set in stone there. So if you find that, you might want to jump out of clan A and go to clan B, just let us know. Talk to us, and we can definitely look around.
Yeah, like, say, oh, I'm playing super hardcore with, I don't know, Parrot. Parrot's in, what, 1 or 2? I don't remember which one he's in. And then, suddenly we had a huge schedule change, and now we can't really play together. But I start playing with people from the opposing clan. I could just be like, hey, would you care to do this? And 9 times out of 10, we won't mind.
It's a couple clicks. Sometimes it might take a day or two to get people moved. And
We're human.
we're human. We've all got lives that we have to do outside of doing this. Hydra works 8 to 9 hours a day. I used to work 10 hours a day.
I'm in college.
There's a there. Okay, yeah. Meaty's in college, right there.
Yeah. And then I got a girlfriend recently, so she's taking all my time, which is wonderful. But, like, I haven't been able to actually play around much on games. I noticed that the other day. I was like, I'm not playing my Xbox as much.
I've fallen behind.
I'm behind on everything. Oh my god.
Pretty much. But yeah, sometimes it might take a day, but when we see these kind of requests, we make sure we get with the right people, and within about 24 hours at most, people get the invites or they get the acceptance or whatever they need, and they get to move.
Yep. Usually, if somebody comes to me about something, I send the message right away, because if I don't, I'll forget. I'm that person. So, yeah, it's kind of just like time it takes to get between people that you really got to worry about the most.
Um, an interesting comment. Have equal amount of active members in any clan. Ideally, everyone works for clan bounties, but sometimes that just doesn't come to happen. I would love to have an equal number of active people in each clan. Sometimes it'll work. Sometimes it might not. We can't make people play more. We can't choose and make people do particular activities or pick up particular bounties. I mean, hell, right now I'm slacking on picking up my clan bounties for PC.
And life happens, too. That's the other thing.
As we always
Somebody
say
could.
on the admin team, the outer net comes first.
The outer net does come first. Because, somebody might either get married, they might get a new job, they might be moving, they might be hospitalized, XYZ. Something could happen, and they quit playing. Maybe they can't keep up with that game, or maybe something happened and they don't want to play it anymore. So things change all the time, and that's why we say just talk to us and we can get you moved where it's going to work best.
And we also don't know how many clans we would create after come the beginning of September. We may create 2 to cover everybody. It may take 3. We don't know yet. I'm kind of lowballing it too. Maybe 4
Yeah, it
might be
might
a
take 4 or
possibility.
5. It depends on how many people are actually active, which is kind of hard to
Exactly.
tell without going through and hand combing and looking at people's last activity on Bungie, and that's like 300 people, and nobody has time for that.
Higher.
Yeah, much higher.
Bowling too, okay? Because I knew we had 100 in PS4 1 and 2.
I mean, meaty, at one point in time in Dames, we had 2,000 people. Across
I know,
all clans.
We had 1,000 on Xbox alone.
I know,
Oh.
we had 2,000 plus,
I
so
was in
like...
that video.
And you got to figure on SG side, just clan wise, we've got 3 on PlayStation, 2 on Xbox, a PC clan, and I don't even want to look
We might,
at
well, if we stick with consoles
actual number.
platform specific, it'll have to be like Stadia, and then yeah, I'm hoping we don't have to do that. I'd like to see them intermingle words.
I would too, especially with the addition of Stadia. We don't know what the player base is going to look like on Stadia yet. No one does. I mean, I haven't even. Stadia's been on pre-order now since Bungie made the announcement on the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
No, Google hasn't said anything about numbers. We don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know what pre-orders are at.
I know a couple people who are interested in going Stadia just for the portability of it. Like, I know a friend of mine was like, I could play Destiny on a plane. And I'm like, yes, technically you can.
And that's
It might
the
run
entire
like
reason.
butts, but it'll play.
And that's why I've thought about doing Stadia as well, would be to have the portability.
Yeah.
You know,
As somebody who has a Switch, I'll be honest, I play my Switch more in the dock than I do going anywhere else.
I don't have a Switch. I thought about it. I ain't got the money for that. I could barely buy the Kinect and it was $30.
Yeah, I'm mostly like actually my girlfriend's playing it more now than me because of the Tetris 99.
I've heard a lot about that.
I do it for the Pokemon Let's Go and some Mario stuff.
Smash.
I have Smash.
Good.
I have
Good.
Cart.
Everybody should have Smash.
And then Bayonetta. I got it actually for Bayonetta.
Everybody should have Smash. Smash is the best.
Smash.
I'm not a Smash player, I'm a Smash enthusiast. Because I literally can't play it. A clan montage. That is something that I've been considering because, like, of all the clips we've been sharing recently. Unfortunately, I don't have Premiere, so somebody else would have to do it.
Edie. You
I
still
need to
owe
do
me.
that dang
You
montage
still owe me.
almost a year ago.
Over a year at this point.
It's still in my computer. I'm sorry. Don't look at me.
And going through here, a lot of them are just, it's a lot of feedback about, yes, yes, there should be cross-platform clans. No, you should stick to one particular main, even if you're using cross-save. You just pick a main platform that you're using. But a thing about an interesting thing that got brought up at the bottom is things to do. Things like clan game nights, private PvP matches on or off stream to help promote, and to help members meet one another.
I dig that.
I'd love to be able to do it. I really would. We did it. In Taken King. We
Protect
did
the
it.
president. I'm just saying. We could get
Oh
Protect
my
the
God,
President back going.
I heard the stories about that.
It was.
Dude, it's the
treat.
best, but it only works on D1.
No, it doesn't.
Well, for shader purposes, it costs more.
That's fair.
That's why I say, and you have, one solid color, so it's a lot easier.
Yeah, I think we would have to kind of tweak it for that because of.
But the OG rules were so perfect.
I know. I miss it.
Alright, Meaty. We're gonna get Xbox One going again, and we're going to protect the president. We need a group stat.
Yes. I mean, last time I scheduled Protect the President, I missed it. In my defense, I was at my cousin's graduation, I think. Or something like
So
that.
if you guys don't know what Protect the President is, during the original Salt Trophy competing between our sibling clans, Xbox was tasked to come up with a custom game mode, and we all were kind of like, eh? And the current head at the time was Nin, and she was like, I don't know, you guys just protect me and keep me away from everybody, and that's our plan, and that's how we're gonna win against safe gamers. And I started thinking about it. I was like, oh, we're gonna play Protect the President. Here's how it goes. And we like worked it out. It was like the funnest thing we've ever come up with. The president has to wear the most ridiculous, most brightest shader known to man, flashy. You get
neon blue.
I was the butterstick. You get only the presidents can have heavy. They get the swords. And then the rest of your team is the Secret Service. So you either choose white or black shaders to wear. They get no HUDs. And what was the other limitation?
Sidearms.
Yeah, they had to have sidearms. Sidearms only. And they literally had to follow the president. Now, the president had radar and could see everybody, but it was really funny watching your Secret Service being like, where'd the president go? President down! And whoever's team president died the least won the match.
I remember the SG president went and killed everybody on his own because
Yes.
he was a PvP god.
Until I scared him with hammers.
Yeah,
And he was like,
great.
Hydro, no! Hydro, no! I sat in a corner the whole time.
Screaming the whole
We-
night.
We may or may not still have some people who are still a little phobic about hearing the hammers ting.
I was the hammer main D1, and I could, like, cross-map him, and that was the only way I could get him. And he had to stay away from me and hit me with Snipes cross-map, because I would, like, Hail Mary that hammer. But he came around the corner, and I saw it on my radar, and I was like, it's showtime. Ping!
Showtime.
I wish we still had that clip. We should have saved that one, because that was brilliant.
I know. We missed a lot of good ones.
That's. Unless anyone in the chat has anything. Queen, has there been
At
anything
this
on
point,
Twitter?
we're just BSing like we always do.
Yeah.
Not meeting. That
That's how
honestly,
we
for
end meetings,
anyone,
too. We just sit here and talk about nothing.
yeah,
like-
it really is.
We sit here
for-
for like half an hour to an hour after the meeting, just talking about life in the universe. It's great.
So you guys get an inside view of what we do. This is us. We're
It's
nerds.
Completely natural.
And if you doubt the nerdism, like legitimately, over here,
Overwatch
I have
link.
freaking, I have a
I don't even play
anime
Overwatch.
tapestry.
I've got all my pops above me. I've got a Dr. Lupo plushie, a llama
You have a
plushie. Yeah.
Oh. Borderlands mousepad.
Here.
I feel like I need a boomerang of that.
Here you go. This is the Dr. Lupo bush.
That's
And then on the back, it has a pair of jeans he's wearing with his logo.
But that's cute. I
Yeah.
have my Funko Pop collection that I can't move because it would just whoosh.
I can't move my Funko Pops, and I got a Mercy statue. And then here's my Fortnite llama.
Four Harley Quinns, a Widowmaker, a Mercy, Osiris, Atheon, Olaf, Han Solo, Dr. Emmett Brown, and Ikora's in my closet because I couldn't fit her on the shelf. I'm thinking about replacing
right there
Dr.
with-
Emmett Brown with Ikora.
Do it.
I also have this, like, giant D20 I keep nearby.
That's a really big die.
This used to be fun at Magic the Gathering because I'm slow and it took me forever to learn, and so some of the players used to use my PTSD against me and do things like shuffle their cards really fast or like do things to agitate me and rush the game. So the store owner bought me this to use as my life counter, and he said the judges would walk around and they'd start doing that to me, and they're like, "Are you sure you want to play that move? Your opponent has a giant dice that would look really great in your forehead. Are you sure you want to play that card?" and play this way, and it actually got people to like stop messing with me.
That's glorious. That would not look good embedded in your forehead.
Super nerd. I don't know. It could be like that guy from that has the stone in his head. Could be.
Vision?
Yeah, Vision. I'm bad with names.
E.
There, I can be like
You see
Vision,
they're
but a
re-releasing
D20.
Avengers Endgame in theaters.
I
That's
saw
weird.
that.
I don't want to go watch it a third time, but I also want to go watch it a third time.
Yeah, same.
Endgame
Just-
DLC.
We everybody is equally nerdy.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got magic cards too.
I actually don't have a magic card. A single
Here's
one.
my commander
There's
deck.
only one I want. Like, on the whole planet, so. And I'm
This
never
is
gonna get it
the-
because it's an expensive one.
I don't remember if this is my one that doesn't have a planeswalker. The sad thing is I could probably ask X in chat and he would tell me just by telling him what colors this deck is.
Do it.
Black,
Colors
black,
now.
green. I'm gonna laugh when he actually says it correctly as I go through
I
the
also
deck.
have a Harry Potter wand. I forgot I had it, but it's here.
I have one somewhere too.
White,
I have
black,
Hermione's.
green.
This one was a handmade one that I got during a pageant luncheon.
Nice.
Yup. It's supposed
And
to
lo
look
and
kind of
behold-
like Voldemort's one.
He answers right as I finish going through the deck. He's right. The non-planeswalker deck. Of my 3 decks, only one doesn't have a planeswalker.
I used to have a huge box of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and then I gave them away.
I have a box of Yu-Gi-Oh cards sitting somewhere in the living room, and I don't remember
I
where I
gave
put
them
it.
away, and I had Obelisk, and I gave him away.
I have Slifer somewhere.
That was the only halfway decent card I had, I think.
But I think that's everything that we've got. No other questions. Don't
No,
anything
I
on
think we're
Twitter?
good.
Wasn't anything on Twitter. Doesn't look like it.
No, I didn't.
Not that I saw
on
on
my
Dames.
phone.
And nothing in the Dames emails either.
I can't see any Dames chats, but nobody sent me an email. Or not an email, a DM, so.
There's nothing in the Dames chat right now.
Okay, doke.
So if you guys want things in the future, here be my closing thing. If there's something you want to do, like a custom game mode night that you have planned that's awesome in any game, and you want us to talk about it, hit us up. If you want to try other game nights, hit us up. Let us know what you guys want. You know, we are always open to our ideas. We may not accept them all because we do have to vote as an admin team, you know, but we can at least talk to us.
And when we vote, most of us tend to vote thinking not just about short-term results, but the long term. And that is the entire point of this conversation. We're not thinking about changing clans up because there's this short-term thing happening with cross save. Cross save is the first step, as Queen pointed out earlier, to us going into cross play.
So I can finally play from Xbox with Loki on PC. You know, one day.
One day.
Before I graduate
Museum.
college, hopefully.
At this rate, not going to happen.
You underestimate how long I'm gonna take to finish college.
But
Also, if you want to stream on our channel, hit myself or Guaira up. We always need streamers for Dames and Safe Gamers.
I need to move my stream.